Let's see what we got here. Back to the 1 minute. This upper resistance level here is right at, I think it was a high of day Thursday. We've already broke above high of day for Friday, and we're open. If you're watching on YouTube and you would like to see the stream without the delay, you can come join us in our Discord chat. Good morning, Joe. All right, so we got the upper level here at 255.75, breaks above that. Take a long, it closes above. I'm going to mark out my, let's see. Good morning, good morning. Go mark out my daily levels real quick. So we got 384.50 was Thursday. Then Friday was way down here at 873, 18,873. All right. Oh, crap. Got in on that one late. That was a buy B. I did take, let's see, 20 points. Mark it out and see what. Oh, we do have some, it was 27 points. I took 20, so. But we are getting some much smaller ranges on the 1 minute right now. It's not 100 plus like it was. Let's see, so that was back to normal. That was 27.25 points. I took 20 because my bracket was set up for that and it hit it before I could update it. See what happens here if we continue to break down, or what happens. It's currently looking like that. I'm going to be logging off like right at 10 because I'm not feeling the best. Kids brought something home from school, I'm thinking. Well, thank you, I guess. Yeah, for real. They had it, and then last week, and now it's my turn, I think. Alright, so we're getting a switching trend here. We've already tested this lower level a couple times. So we get a breakdown below this bottom level, 173.75. I'm going to just put the trade on there because this level's already been tested a couple times before the trend switched over. But it's possible. I mean, we'll put an order there. Now, if we close above, it's possible that we do get another pop back up here. So 209.50 is that bottom level. What did I say? 173.75. It looks like we're going to break down. 173.75. Keep still pushing. Let's see if there was a 5-minute level above that. Five-minute, we're still showing up. Bottom of the 5-minute range is way down at 0.63. 19.063. We wouldn't get signaled on another trade on 5-minute till it breaks down below here. We got this resistance level that's right in the middle. Looks like we're gonna break on down there and hit that, possibly. Maybe even further. Did you catch that B trade? Sweet. Okay. Alright, we're only 10 minutes into the... Got stopped. Oh, did you enter late, or did you have your bracket set up? Yeah, because the buy B, it was here, and then it was successful. It was 27.25 points. Bought it, closed this candle, and it went up on the next candle here and hit the TP. Oh, okay. going to give back everything from overnight, or breaking down below the resistance level. $0.9650 is that level. Falling off a cliff here. Alright, so I put an order at 0.9650 because we broke down below that. Let's see. And our levels haven't updated yet. I like to see that hit pretty quick, or I'll just pull the trade. Wait on the levels to update, or not take another trade, depending on how it works out. So this is at 5-minute level here, 0.6375. Indicator will update here. Alright, so on the 5-minute, we're getting a 5B. If it closes below this 0.6375, I would, this down here at yesterday's high, or Friday's high, is 87325. I would go small if you do decide to take that trade, because it can take a little longer to play out, but it's, your stop would be all the way down at 968. And the trend is about to switch over, so it's possible that B becomes an A pretty quick short. Maybe trying to catch it just back up to that level with the bounce back up to that lower level. Usually no, because I'm just only on for like 30 minutes, but you can. I mean, if you're going to be around a little longer and you want to, let it play out. Today's one of those days we're just getting dumped on, and it's not. We also have a C trade showing up. Excuse me, C trade showing up on the 1 minute. Which would play into that a little bit of a bounce out of that B trade if you were going a 1 minute. Short. Yeah, long, sorry. Yeah, long. But not until the red line closes down, or break comes back down to its rightful place, and then candle that closes after that, just showing that it's going to hold. The only thing that's kind of sketchy about it is we got this resistance level that's right here. So for it to play out, we're going to have to break back above that. Currently, I still have a short sitting at that, that resistance level. See, but it looks like right here is what I was talking about. We got the B, and I was saying, you could take it back up to that level maybe, and just scalp those points. Because if this is actually turning into a downtrend A trade at that level, then you're not going to get the full B move back up, because your trend was about to switch over on that last candle. But now we are getting the lower level is coming back down. I'm going to skip. I'm not going to take this C trade because of everything that's like, you got this level here blocking. I would much prefer an A trade down below this level, maybe back to yesterday's high. Yeah. Or Friday's high, should I say. And now we've got the upper level like moving down below that resistance too. So the lower level right here is 995.25 or 994.25. Wow, what a difference Friday to Monday will make, right? Like all last week we were looking at like 100 point on the 1 minute trades, and now it's like 27 to $9.49. No, I don't anymore, because if it does close above this, we're going to have a big trade. But I don't, with that level being there, I mean, if a B trade closes above that level, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I would like for a B trade to close below this level. You know, if it's going to do it, signal in between there and there. Yeah. And we're coming up on 10 o'clock, so market likes to sometimes reverse. We're still up 200 and overall we still got to remember we're up 274 points on the day. So it still is a positive day overall. Right? If this, I mean, I might enter short on this candle if it closes below that resistance, even if it does not close above that line, because we're respecting that upper. That would have been a nice, I should have left it there. Alright, so short this. I'm going to mark it out what it would have been and take the TP to that. I did have it on there. I just entered what was that, 58 points. So TP on this is going to be right around 38.25. Not as good as it could have been, but alright, so that got taken out. So I entered actually at 0.61 and took it down to 0.3850. I basically just market entered right there at the end of that candle. Or at the and the reason I did, I mean, ideally, you know, you could have got the 58 points if you just left it here at the pivot point. But when it respected that pivot point and it respected this upper level, I just basically marked that trade back out and took it back down to what that trade would have been, that pivot point, or that pivot point trade. Nice. But this is why you don't, I mean, we had that move from there to there, so we still call that, but look, now we're right back up here at it again. And I'm not going to enter that trade again because of this move right here. It may be reversing, and we're so close to 10 o'clock. Is it going to do it again? May have done that. If it does do it again, then I mean, that's pretty much the setup that I was saying I was hoping for. But with it already making that move there to there, this time you could just get a push up above. It's respecting it so far. Not in this trade. I'm going to mark it out to see where it would be. Anyway. If it looks like if it gets back down below this upper level and closes, the take profit on that trade would be down like at 3,125. So. Just a little sideways action right here. Yeah, it's just, and it still might play out. It's respecting that resistance line so far. So I would like to see it close back down below this upper level, as it's also closing above that right now. There's a battle going on right there. Okay, sweet, good deal. Okay. Ooh. Whoops. Yeah, we got our lower levels moving up. But it might get down. I'd scalped about 10 points out of that right there. $31.75. I mean, that was easy. 55 points to the low there. So, I mean, that's a 50-pointer, take it at the B up there at least. So, anytime you make 50 points in a couple minutes is decent. Yeah, I have a suspicion that, I mean, it might go sideways here a little bit, but I mean, I'm not going to hang out to find out, but we could start to move back up here after the. Is that 343 this AM? We're at? What 3? I'm not following. Sorry. Oh, that one also. So. Oh yeah. 3 winners. Because this one was before 9:54, or this one's at 9:54. It was before 10 o'clock, and at this point, I mean, there's no telling. 10 o'clock, if we continue to get a push down. Let's see what the one first hour. First hour was just a big sell off. We swept the low of this candle, but closed above, so we may get a push back up. It's respected this lower level on the 1 hour. I probably wouldn't go short again until it closed, started seeing further move down, after having 3 going in that direction. Because we are up 280 points on the day. But that's what, I mean, 1 minute time frame, even if you're up 280 points on the day or whatever, it was more than that when we started, but this move down right here at the first 30 minutes just allowed us to get some pretty good shorts. Well, that first one was a long, but it was if you didn't get in on that trade right when it happened, then it would have never really got back up to that take profit. That was just a counter move. And it'd been nice if it switched over, here or there, and then we could have got short on that move, because it did retest the lines or the lower level, but technically wasn't a valid signal because it hadn't switched over short yet. Yeah, I will take the retest of those pivots if I don't have, like, for this instance, the reason is because by time, honestly, like, we were so far below, like, we had moved outside of the signal lines, like our upper and lower lines were not around price action at that time. So that does give you another area too. But by the time we actually entered that trade, I mean, we were right at a B. I mean, even if I hadn't taken that first one with the retest, it ended up being a B trade, for the same amount, actually more, 64.25. So I took this trade, most of it. I mean, I ended up with about the same amount as one trade in that direction, because I took, part of this one and I took part of that one. So could have been better. I'd have just waited to execute on the signal. But that kind of, once it had already made this move up to the pivot line, when it came back, it made me skittish to take it again, but it worked out. I mean, look, that's And that's what I like about the 1-to-1 is with these stop loss lines. It tells you, how much you can possibly expect out of the current price action. Because otherwise, how would you even think, okay, 64.25 points? Like, why am I putting a stop? Why am I putting a take profit at 31.75? Well, the thing is too, like, the nice thing about it is you probably can guarantee that there's nobody else really taking profit at 31.75. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would entice people looking at technical charts? What would entice them to put a take profit there? I mean, a lot of people would probably have their stops, or their take profit down below the low of this or something, but it never got there. It just got to the 1-to-1 on the current range. And see, another nice thing about it, like right now, is sell B. Okay, if you want, you could have taken that trade, but you also have an opportunity to limit. Like right now, you would pretty much be able to get out break even on that trade because your trend is switched. So now we're not looking for that short anymore, but you still were able to get out break even. It doesn't always happen like that, but a lot of times it'll give you a chance. See, so currently we're looking for a long, and it's not going to signal this one because we're already outside. Broke above here, it signaled the B short, and then the trend switched. So since the trend's already switched, you're not going to get another long signal till the break of this, like 77.25. But technically, this level down here, the upper level that we broke, is a valid long A 108.50 if it gets back down there before it breaks, the upper level here. Yeah, especially with what's happening right now with price action. That's kind of subjective, but you got to think we broke above, trend switched, we're up 300 plus points on the day. So we had this initial move down, but that could have just been a retracement, from this move up overnight. So. And the safer long would be wait until it breaks above that current level and signals it. But we have this resistance level down here, and we have this upper level there at 108.75. So. Now, if it breaks down below this level and this support, just because where we are at in price action, you could cut that trade short. If you got in long there, which it looks like it's about to dump. Looks like that was a fake out. Well, buddy, I'm gonna get off of here. Maybe go take a nap. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to do that. Oh, trade safe.